Hey guys, day 272. I was going to go after a couple of different options today, but at the last minute I decided to come for this one, or these ones. They just got published last night, and there's 4 or 5 of them. And when I left home, or the last time I looked at it was about an hour ago, nobody had found them yet, but it's been a while, and there's a car parked near the trail here, so we may not get first to find, but let's go find it. So I just brought up the farthest one, and it's 2.4 kilometers. I've got a timeline, so I don't think I can go to that one. I'm going to go to the first new one, or there's another road up ahead, so I could try to get the ones closest to this road, and then maybe drive to the next road, but we'll see how this one goes. This one's like 650 meters. Well, you see me jump? I think that was a beaver. I don't know if you heard it or not. I don't see anything there now, but whew, that got me. Anyway, we got a cache to go find. I think I passed a spot back there that looks like there's a geocache there. At least I put one there, and I'm pretty sure that this trail had one that got published last week that's already been found, so I might get that one on the way back. We'll see, but I could have brought the side-by-side out here. A couple four-wheelers just passed me. Now I'm wishing I did. Anyway, we've got about another 200 meters, I think, to go. So let's go find it. Okay, guys. So I'm in the rough area here, and I was just getting my camera out to record my looking for this one. I don't think anybody's found it yet, but an ATV came up. But so I just stopped them there to. This isn't my normal area for wardening, but they didn't have their lights on. You got to have your headlights on the machine, so I actually stopped them right in front of where I think the cache is, and he said, well, this is the first. I'm like, well, I explained that I don't normally ward in this area, but I just warned him about his headlights. But he saw my lanyard. He's out geocaching. I guess he's the one that hid the. I said, oh, you haven't found this one yet, have you? I'm trying to get the first to find. He said, I put them out. So it was the cache owner. So anyway, I don't think anybody's found this, but let me turn you around and I'll show you what I was looking at. But anyway, it's that was interesting meeting there. I'm glad I stopped him, but hopefully it doesn't delete my logs for stopping. Okay, let's go find it. Okay, so I loaded them in my GPS, but you know what I found though, that when I use my GPS, I have a harder time finding them than when I don't. But I don't know if you guys have noticed that in the videos. I'm better off not using it, but it's saying, where was I? Right about here, it was saying 1 meter, but there's not really anything. Well, there's not going to be a geo trail. Let's find a better spot to walk in here. But there's not any big trees there, so I don't know how. Yeah, it's going to be on this side that I was first looking at. Okay, let me get in behind all that brush, and I'll bring you back. It might show itself once I'm back there. Okay, I'm back in here. I haven't seen anything yet, though. I might read the info on this. I don't know what size it is or anything. Side-by-sides and four-wheelers are going past, and I'm just hoping they don't spot me in here. Okay, let me try to find out what I'm looking for, and I'll bring you back. I might go back out to the trail to do that, because I don't. Actually, no, because it could be on the ground here. Okay, let me check some stuff and I'll come back. The description gives a pretty good detail of where it is. So I think my GPS isn't sending me to the right spot. So I'm gonna look for what the description says, and then I'll bring you guys back after I get into where I think it might be. It could be. I don't know. This is I thought I was going to find this one quicker. I thought the difficulty was going to beat the in beating the first to find, but I don't know. Okay, I'll bring you back probably when I find it, or I think I am heading in the right direction. The mosquitoes have found me. I don't know. I hope he comes back this way because I may need his help. I don't know. This is maybe I have too much information. Maybe I didn't look long enough without checking the details, and it's throwing me off. But I don't know. I may not get first to find on the other ones because I'm going to be stuck here looking for this one. Anyway, I'll keep looking. I'll bring you back when I have an update. This is wild, guys. I don't have a positive update yet. Okay, I have the tree type. I have the approximate distance from the trail. I have the rough age of the tree. Not the actual age, but I know it's not a newer tree that it's in. I know it's in a tree, and I still can't find it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll completely ignore my GPS, and I also know which side of the trail it's on because I keep thinking it's over behind me here, but it's not according to the description of the cache. So I don't know. This is on that one right there, but that's oh, it's only 10 meters. Maybe it's there. Maybe I'm talking to you and I should be looking at the back of that. But that doesn't look old enough either. I don't know. Maybe I won't bother bringing you back until I have some useful update. Okay, this is about 10 seconds after I just said that. Maybe a little bit more than that. But I said maybe it's on that tree right there when you were looking at me and pointed at that one. And then I went and looked on the back of it. So I should have brought you guys back, but I was looking for a bigger tree. There it is, and my GPS says 9 meters, so that's well within the range. I should have found it. Okay, let's get it out and see if we're first to find. There's this neat little thing I've never seen before in the cache, but I don't have anything to trade, and I'm not sure what this is, so I'll maybe take a picture for my own records, and then I'll look it up when I get home. But I still haven't checked the log yet. I don't know if we're first to find or not. Let's find out together here. Yes. Well, sometimes people sign in weird spots on these, so let me check. Okay, we are first to find. Okay, I'll get it signed and get it put back away before anybody else comes along and I spoil their hunt. Log is stamped. I'll get it put back away. I think there was a pencil in that cache, but I just put the log sheet back in there. It's not in there. I must have dropped it. So I had these ones in my pocket, but I had to cut it down to make it fit. And you can see I stamped my finger when I stamped the log there. So I put my pencil in it, and then I grabbed the lid out of my pocket, and that's where the pencil was. I didn't drop it on the ground. Anyway, let me get this logged in, and we'll figure out what we're doing next. All right, guys, I'm walking back. I'm going to get the one that went live last week here, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get first to find on the rest of these because the cache owner just came back again, and he has his granddaughter with him. And I actually didn't know she was caching and didn't know where the caches were. And while I was talking to him, I was telling him how hard a time I had finding that one, which I shouldn't have. I should have been able to find that pretty easy. But I pointed over to where it was. He said, "Oh, don't tell her, she doesn't know where it is." So anyway, they just went down that way, which is where the rest of the caches are. So she's probably going to get first to find on those because there's no. By the time I walk back to the car and drive around, but I think I'm still going to go after them. But yeah, so that anyway, got a first to find. Let's go find this one. So guys, the name of the cache I just left because I just loaded the next one into my GPS. The name of the cache I just found, I just realized should have led me to where that one was hidden. And so I'm thinking the name of this next one is going to give me a clue to where I'm looking. But hopefully this one doesn't take as long after I've realized that. But okay, now let's go find it. We've got 333 meters to go. And once we get that distance, I'm going to try not to look at my GPS because we'll see. I think that's my downfall is when I don't use it, I can rely on my geosenses. When I do use it, I think it throws me off and I rely on it too much. So let's go find it. Okay, I've walked about the right distance. I'll maybe take that as a thumbnail. I'll probably change it though. but I'm guessing it's right here, judging by the name of the cache. So I'm gonna take that as a thumbnail. It might not end up being it, but I'll bring it back after I do that. Right, I don't know the size of the container or anything. Looks like that's trampled down there, so. But yep, okay, it's the same size container. I don't know if you guys just saw it. Don't want to step into nowhere there. Okay, there it is. Let's get it out, sign the log. Okay, log is signed. I stamped my finger again. I'm trying not to take up too much space on it. I'll get this put back away and figure out what we're doing next. I have an update. So I was heading towards the trail where it intersected the next road, and that was there was signs posted on that road that said private drive. So I think it is a public road, but the cottagers probably put up the sign. But anyway, I decided not to drive down that. So I continued on, and then I had no reception. So I couldn't load where the next intersection was. So I just kept driving, you know, sort of in the right direction to intercept it. And then I noticed there was all water on the side of me, and I realized that the trail isn't going to cross the water. So I had deviated quite a bit from where I was. So once I finally did get reception, I pulled over, and there was a bunch of geocaches in this area. So I picked one of them and went towards that, and then that seemed to be near a bunch of cottages, and so I picked the next one and picked the next one, and then I ended up here. I'm not sure where I am. I think I'm about an hour from home, which I'm farther away from home from where I started, so I've got to watch the time to make sure I'm back in time, because typically when I do this I end up being late and causing problems. So we'll try not to do that today. But I don't know anything about these at all. I don't know if I didn't even know that this area existed. So I think I've got the one loaded in my, oh no, I don't. I think we're within 50 meters, this little parking lot of the first cache. So I'll see if I can get, there's not very good reception here. I'll see if I can get some reception, so we know which direction to head. Let's go find it. Got some reception, and I think I know where it probably is. It's pointed up this way, which I think I'm gonna, it's probably on that sign, which I won't be able to show you. So I'll get up closer and then take a look. Maybe I'll show you. It's probably in the rocks there. So I'll show you that when I get up there. This is a small, so it's probably Tupperware buried in the rocks. Not sure what the difficulty on this is. I'm just assuming that actually it's a small, so it's got to be a Tupperware size. Okay, I'll maybe dig around in this, and then, well, it says I'm 6 meters away, but judging by the name of it, it's probably in here. But I should check and see if I have any reception to see if it's available in winter or not, and when it was found last. Okay, I'll dig around on the rocks here a bit. So I've dug around on the rocks a little bit, and then a nice couple just came down the trail, and I was telling them about geocaching and my YouTube channel. But I haven't done a lot of searching in the rocks, but I think I'm gonna follow my GPS on this one. I just have a feeling that it isn't in the rocks. So I'm gonna follow my GPS, see where that brings me. I'll bring you back. I don't know, it might be on the sign after all, because my GPS is bouncing around. Now that I'm back here, it's saying it's back over there. But I'm going to check up in there first. That looks suspicious to me there. So I'm going to check that, and then I'll probably go back and dig some more in the sign. I should just be digging through these rocks, but I keep thinking that that's not where it is. I looked up the hint, but I think the hint's just leading me astray. There's a word in there that I think sneakily stands for something else. I'm sure the hint will make sense once I find the cache, but I think right now it's just steering me away from digging through the rocks and finding it. But a lot of people said they found it easy, so I don't know. I usually have trouble with easy ones, so it might just be right in front of me. Log is signed. Yes, I was overthinking it. I should have just kept digging. Sorry, screens. There we go. that's a classic case of, that's exactly what I thought I was looking for when I walked up, until I read the size of it, which said it was a small. So then I was thinking it was a lock and lock container. So I thought it was bigger, but yeah, I definitely overthought that one. I'm gonna get that one logged, and then if I can get reception, I'll see if there's any more nearby. I'm guessing that because of the parking lot where I am, that there's trails here with some on them, and I'll check the time. Yeah, I better check the time first. Anyway, I'll let you know what I'm doing in a minute. All right, so this one's 200 meters from the Geomobile, but it's on a winding trail, so it'll be more than that, like normal. But it's a difficulty of 3, and I just spent way too much time on that one. So I may not find this one, but I'm going to attempt it since I'm here. There's also, I think it's an adventure lab here, but I'm not going to do that. Anyway, let's go try to find this one, and then that'll be it for today. No, sorry, I said that wrong. Let's go find it. Read the hint on this one because of the difficulty and because of my time limits. I think I got like 40 minutes though, so should have lots of time, but I'm way up above the water here. I'll show you, but I don't think you'll be able to tell, or maybe even see the water. But yeah, I don't think you guys can see anything. But beautiful trail out here. This is why you should start geocaching if you don't geocache, because it brings you to places you would never know existed. Oh no. Hopefully I don't have to tree climb. Let me see if I can see if I've gone far enough. Yeah, I still don't know what the hint means. Looking at that, difficulty of 3. Okay, I'll check and see how close I am. Okay, no, I hadn't gone far enough down the trail. It was just back over there, but this is approximately where it is. So hopefully I don't have to climb. Oh no, it's right there. I still don't know what the hint means. Anyway, look at that tree. That's funny. If I'd walked over here, I probably would have thought it was in the tree. This is one that I think that other one that TCB and I were trying to find on the trail with side by side, that Raptors R1 is going to go back with me. It's probably something like this. It's probably not in the tree I was in at all. Anyway, let's get it down, sign the log. Log is signed. I'm going to look that hint back up again because I still can't figure out what it meant. I think I just figured out the hint. So the hint was PMD, and I didn't know what that means. I was logging the cache online, and I realized I think it means pull me down. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going for the next one. The next one's 740 meters away, and I'm running out of time. I'll figure it out. I'll let you know. I usually take a screenshot of when I log the caches, so that it has my find count, and it disappeared as soon as it popped up there. So that means I have to find another one today, right? So I have the total find count. Okay, I passed the turnoff to the Geomobile. I figure I walk fast. Got 550 meters to go. I should be able to make it in time, as long as the trail stays like it is. Anyway, I'm going to put you guys away because it's pretty rocky here. Now that I say if the trail stays like it is, so I don't want to fall down. Like that. Okay, I've got 3 minutes till the time I set for my turnaround point, and I was just walking and thinking, wow, I've been going downhill a lot, and I was like, oh no, that means I gotta go uphill on the way home, the way back. And then I started climbing up, and I've been climbing up for quite a while, and now the trail's going down again, so it's going to be a lot of up and down. So hopefully I find this one quick, but I hear Muggles up ahead of me, so hopefully I can take some video when I get there. But I think we're within 100 meters, but the trail's winding, so it might be a little bit farther than that, but hopefully it's going to be a quick find. Let's go find it. The name of the cache indicates that there's a choice that you got to make. And I've just been walking down. The trail split off into 4 directions back there, and I've been walking along watching my GPS. I loaded my GPS so I could be quicker, which is arguably the wrong choice with the way I operate. But it's been staying the same distance, so I think I made the wrong choice. I think it's on one of the other trails, so I'm going to backtrack and try a different trail. Okay, it looks like a slight geo trail heading this way. That's what the GPS is saying. Oh, I got a phone call. I'll come back. Okay, guys, I got a work call. It's saying that it should be. It's right there. It's right there. I checked the hint, and I was gonna say it's saying that it should be on the side of the tree facing the trail, but I'm in between 2 trails, so I didn't know which side. Anyway, we found it. Let's get it out. Sign the log. Log is signed just in time because I do have to go for that service call. I'll put this back and get back on the trail. Day 272 successful. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for day 273. Now at least I have an excuse if I'm late to get home for TCB. Update. So through a series of phone calls, we got that service call issue resolved. So I don't need to go on that. So I lost my excuse. And I have 1 minute to go about 300 meters. So I may be in trouble after all.